Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I want to see if you... I wanted to show you that motherfucking shit. I ain't gonna show you too much. Jeez. Damn, 42.
Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I got Zach. I be playing Zach Martin and listening.
Defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play.
I know. I should have went the other way.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On second down, Elliott. Got some room at the 30.
I was trying to get you to see this shit, boy. Oh my God, why did Zeke run backwards? Told you I got this shit down back.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff.
I was just trying to get you to see how I put this shit in work.
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Might see how good it is down.
Second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Bo Scarborough. We play on the line. I never played him.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Got it open, man. It's Michael Gallup.
God bless me like it was some sweet cane.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
He playing that cover 3? If I catch him in that cover 3, it's over. Telling you. I'm going to find out what he's doing.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Oh, my God,
bruh. They weren't able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They give him a gain of 38.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate.
Oh, he got him quick.
They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Oh, man, he got him quick.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
Was it 9 yards? I ain't gonna go like that.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. He's going to get it running right.
Oh my God! Zeke knew he was gone.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
He was gone,
because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
Oh my God,
is this
bruh.
down territory? Might he go for it?
Oh, I got something for him.
Prescott on 3rd and goal.
Oh, Zeke dropped the ball, man. I played that shit good, because all he was going to do was sit there. Knew he was going to sit there in the zone. I should have went to the other nigga.
Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like an I-4 at rush hour.
Damn that play. Zeke was supposed to hold on to that, man.
And Bailey able to knock
I
it through.
swear.
And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
I'm telling you, I know how to run the ball down, too. And they done fucked up. They done let Ghost figure out how to run the ball for the field.
Efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Woo! Good way to throw him off, big fella.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits. And those creases like there.
Let's go.
Right there. He's got a football out here to his running back. It'll be a pickup of only a yard.
Let's go, Jalen.
All of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
All right, now here we go. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Nigga, if you don't see what just happened, Mo.
So on 4th down, here's Ryan Kelly.
You see my nigga try to dive for the ball. I was crying laughing when I see him. Look, this fat nigga. I ain't even make him do that.
This is taken at about the 14.
Yeah. Blocking the back.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Yeah, that jump hit him in his motherfucking chest.
They come out on 1st and 10.
Hey, it's been a lot of blocking the back. Blocking this shit's a lot.
Dang, I should have did. I fucked that one up. I fucked that. What's the name? That was a good play call. But I fucked it up.
I like the strategy.
I fucked that one up. That was my fault.
They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
Because I know what I was supposed to do when I did that block.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Here you go, Will. Your favorite shit. Sweet. What's this saying?
Offensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. It's caught on the right side.
Dang.
Williams.
I should have waited a little bit longer, Will.
Also lead to a 4th down.
I swear I should have waited a teeny bit longer,
So
bruh.
on 4th down, here's Chris
That would have
Jones
been a first down.
Back deep, Jarvis Landry.
Threw it too
4
early.
times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Hell no. Hey,
This is taken at the
on
20.
Lee over there. Fuck wrong with you.
Call that a punt of 50.
Not about to take that whole right side over.
And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back
Yeah,
drives.
baby, I got my idea of what I want to do.
Don't necessarily mind
break.
that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Let's go!
It's free. The collision
Bouzier,
there turned the
stop
ball
playing
loose
with
and
me,
brings
Mo.
up 2nd down. It seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Solid move.
Man, they let that nigga grab. Get the
Nice
fuck
job
off,
to get 8 there
Mo.
after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got
He keep on trying. Man, that shit long.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I think I saw a lot of
Now
shoulders
you
just
tripping.
drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. They go play action here on 1st down.
Let's go! Whoa! Pressure!
32-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in those patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, they never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Hey, that shit funny. You see my niggas keep diving too? Pressure. Oh yeah, that's sweet. You get to see that hang. It should have worked this time. You about to see. Oh my god, I don't get that shit. Nigga play all the way back behind the motherfucking safety almost, bruh.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to
Oh nah, it was man coverage.
flies in like a missile to stop
Okay, I gotta play for you, know.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Second down, Prescott.
Oh my god!
it's intercepted.
He got it.
Picked off by the line.
I thought he was going to be in front of him, bruh. He could not get in front of that nigga, though. That shit crazy. See, way faster than that, Mo. I was like, he's right there. I could get it in front of him. I should have threw it to the ground, bruh.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
God, Zeke was running the pro.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll take this.
Anybody keep running on me, bro.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally. And
let's go. What niggas out there, Joe? Flying. He get hot. I know he get hot, cause how did he block that?
To change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. On 3rd down, Cousins.
Let's go. He getting fucked up. He mad as shit, cause I be mad.
And that'll lead to 4th down. And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9.
Oh my gosh, it hurdled that
back 14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go and be loose with the football again. You're going to
I'm going to see if I can get that, what's the name? You said that cutback, right?
Now you can't run any offense at all.
He bullshit.
And he is met
he wouldn't do it.
Behind the line of scrimmage. The loss
of
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. On the counter, Elliott.
Get out of here!
Well up, right around the 40-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this 1st half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
10th carry now for Elliott.
How do he be grabbing one play and then end up grabbing another play? That shit be OP. I'm looking like, yeah, he be on one nigga, and then all of a sudden he on another nigga.
Football making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. Dak finding the former Jag Hurns for the Dallas 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. More from Minneapolis after this. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down.
You see this cut that I just did, Slim? Look how he bopped his head. Bop! Oh, got your ass.
On any explosive run, you can almost
Watch that motherfucking bop.
from the offensive line
Bop!
creating
Get your
space
ass
for
in.
runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat
Here we go.
predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Could we get a touchdown in this 1st half after all? It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
All right, Reg, I'm out.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to go up top for the
touchdown, nigga.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Cowboys. Michael Gallup.
Okay, ref. Hey.
And the Cowboys will end their lead. Just a quick drive and something really to take it into the Packers here. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down, Cousins. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Landry, the intended target. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He finds Hearns left side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And a solid run down inside the 30. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And this is caught. He hits Landry. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Again, it's Cook. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Latavius Murray, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Prescott now on second down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrence Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Prescott from the gun. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10. First down. Here's Cousins. Left side caught by Diggs. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Cousins finding Diggs on a big one. 48 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That good for 19 and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They run again on first down. Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 4 yards here. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Cousins. Steps away to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jalen Smith in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Daniel Carlson now for the Viking field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down throw for Prescott. Got him in over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Elliott. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Prescott. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They get it to him running left. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really had zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins going deep for Diggs. They've got his man complete. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, 85 yards. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. That's fielded in the end zone. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Prescott on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Daniil Hunter in there to get him for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And that one results in 35 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Here's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. That was close to a big play. Just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried. Just couldn't complete it.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott.
Pass interference. Yes. One.
But there is a
bitch.
flag down. Let's see what
Let's go.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's
Let's go.
These great receivers, they have such great body control.
Let's go.
They can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And an alley to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Prescott now, option right, and now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1. Another timeout called by the Vikings now, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They come out here in the I. Scarborough, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Bo Scarborough, his second touchdown on the season, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Well, they got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Hey, that penalty came through.
In the end zone. Able to power through. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Cousins. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On 1st and 10, Cousins escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This throw caught.
Yeah, he got a touchdown. He threw that shit. He got it. Oh, that shit was good.
Now 2 4th-quarter touchdowns. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Cowboys, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants.
That nigga got that 11 yards a game. 11 yards a game because that nigga just stopped throwing the same play
as they have
over
a
and
date
over.
at Soldier Field with the
right now.